I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Thug like.
Oh, say does that star-spangled
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Ault, RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jaren Jackson is out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3. Shot clock at 5. Elbow shot is on the way. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to Edey from past the arc. Another shot. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got the first points of the night for the Grizzlies.
Oh, this is what you love seeing. Jackson Jr. using that size advantage on the offensive glass. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Young against Morant. Makes it off the glass.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
14 feet away. Bane, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Johnson with the stuff.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Morant. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Young. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Oh, crafty move there by Young, finessing his way around the contact.
Morant with it. Okongwu covering. And Wells the bucket on the assist by Morant.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. To the middle. Rizachet with it. Can't get it to fall. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David?
Desmond Bane was the topic, and Coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get in rhythm. They will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Caris LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. And Memphis also making a switch. Santi Aldama's checked in for Wells. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here is Daniels, defended by Aldama. Young against Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway. The Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry. And let's face it, hard to win games. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And there it is for him. Morant's got 6.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Pass to LeVert. 3-pointer. Atlanta again missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Bane. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Young against Morant. Young, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Bane. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
The shot's good. Young's got his second basket.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden, the defense barely gets a chance to react.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. George Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. And it's Reza Shea in for Young. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. Niang in the post, guarded by Bane. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. 7-point differential. Johnson with the block. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. Indeed, Pippen drops it in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Reza Shea, guarded by Bane. Pass to LeVert. And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
From deep three-point territory, Aldama can't hit.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. And here is Clark. Hasn't made one yet. Now Reza Shea puts up a deep 3. Oh, yes, he can! Yes, he can!
At the buzzer, that's why he's that dude.
Yeah. Wow, what a way to finish.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Grizzlies lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And also, how about the way they decimated the opposition on the offensive glass, getting an impressive number of second chance points.
So on the floor for Memphis, Kennard is out there with Pippen. Then there's Jaren Jackson. Then it's Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the center position.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Clark over to help. Capella the pass to LeVert. And a miss there on the triple. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Pippen. Wells is checked in for the Grizzlies.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 0.
Hawks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Wells' shot is good.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
The Hawks trail by 5. Inside. Here's Mann. Aston Niang takes the 3. Stephens pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly shows.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Clark inside. LeVert defending. Off target at the rim. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim, but that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
LeVert. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. LeVert against Bagley. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
LeVert against Jackson. 6 feet out. Grizzlies with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's Bagley that time on the assist by Jackson. Bagley's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the kind of toughness Bagley needs to show on every possession. Shake off the contact and finish through.
To the paint. Capella kicks to LeVert. Screen by Niang. Second chance effort. Misses at the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Williams gets the bucket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Krejci passes to LeVert. And the layup's good off the glass. LeVert's got his second bucket.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They're leading by 8. Off with the layup. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. To the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Morant. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And you look at the Grizzlies' defense the last few years, RJ extremely disruptive.
Yeah, they've been top of the league in steals and blocks. That's just a part of the DNA in Memphis. It can be exhausting playing against guys like this.
And that one's good, Morant. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Young, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. Bane with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Bane passes to Aldama. Out to Morant. Got a piece of it. 40 seconds left in the first half. Back to Young. Pass to Johnson. Here's Reza Shea. He's got 10. Aldama with the rebound. Clark inside. Okongwu on him.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Young outside. Morant with some nice D. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Reza Shea in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Young puts the move on, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Young's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Hawks. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Young from outside. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got his 5th rebound in this one. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Morant. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Back to Young. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Young's got 4 this quarter. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Memphis leading by 10. Morant with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
RJ Morant has always had unquestionable talent. Now it's a question of, can he focus on his game?
And you hope he had his wake-up call. Still one of the most exciting players in the game. His burst and bounce, one of a kind.
Here's Daniels. Great D that time from Bane. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the right side. Pass to Edey. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
5 on the clock. Here's Morant. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. Wells with it. Okongwu covering. Here's Jackson. And that one drops. Jackson's got 6.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Johnson outside. Down low. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Atlanta making some changes. Niang comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Young. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Grizzlies. And stolen by Okongwu. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And the dunk by Richaché.
Another one for Richaché. This young man from France has insane potential, and we are seeing a bit of it tonight.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
The Hawks trail by 18. To the paint. He's looking for Niang and finds him. That one good for 2.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Richaché. Launches from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. .146 left to play in the third. From outside the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
A true highlight of Richaché's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Here's Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 12 now in this quarter.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Here's Richaché, guarded by Bane. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Here's Morant. Banked in off the glass. And now 24 points for Ja Morant.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Pass to Richaché. Here's Niang. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Ja Morant. After earning the number 2 seed in the 2023 playoffs, Richard, last season was a lost year because of all those injuries and other things in Memphis.
Ja Morant only played 9 games last year. Desmond Bane missed half the year. Marcus Smart out. The Grizzlies still have a lot of young talent and a very bright future.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
LeVert with the wide open look. Atlanta again missing. A shot that time, not on target. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He has really delivered at the offensive end. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, Santi Aldama is out there with Wells. Then there's Desmond Bane. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Pippen in at the 1.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pippen's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies. And Atlanta has possession. Pass to LeVert. Niang with the ball.
Memphis foul. His first, team first.
On defense, the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D. And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Pass to Wells. Launches it. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 21. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Niang. No good on the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And that one's good by Pippen.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
LeVert from outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Niang. Buries the long-range jumper.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Right side Bane. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Some changes for Memphis. Edey's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Ja Morant in for Pippen. Young outside. High post Johnson. Jackson on him. And Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Atlanta's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here is Daniels, guarded by Bane. Morant against Young. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be
better at contesting without fouling.
2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 21. Here's Morant, and he converts the layup. Morant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
The Hawks again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. The shot by Wells, no good. The Hawks have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Okongwu. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Wells in the corner. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Krejci, guarded by Pippen. Count that bucket. Krejci's got his first 2 points of the night. Memphis leading by 21. Pippen down low. Rebound by the Hawks.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ja Morant.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Gay, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assist goes to Terrence Mann.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Pippen. Lays it up off the glass.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
To the inside. And then slams it in.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The kick out to Williams. Puts up a deep 3. That shot, no good. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Hawks. Here's Krejci. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Assist from Caris LeVert.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
Number 24, Garrison Matthews.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge.